Okay, so now that you've made your NEARPOD presentation, you obviously want to start to present. So you look on your home screen and you'll see a lesson there. You can choose two options, live lesson or student paced. I'm just going to create a student paced code. So if you're seeing this in the next dates from March the 11th until Friday, April the 10th, you'll be able to use this code and follow the exact NEARPOD that I'm using today. You can email that to each other, share it on social media, put the link in your LMS, embed it on your website, share it with your Google Classroom, send it as a reminder, and also with Microsoft Teams. Our school will be using it with Microsoft Teams because that's mainly how they use the student code. The student code is available for the gold users, so you do have to pay for that version, but usually the live lesson is more than enough for most teachers. And even if you don't have the gold version, with Microsoft Teams you can use the live lesson version to present your lesson, because you can control while your students are there. So with the live lesson, they'll have this code, DMKAB, and again you can share it with the students in any way you like. And once they have that code, they will have to enter from the student website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in as a student from my phone. So it literally took about 10 seconds to load, and I've got my name, I've got my student name at the bottom there. And now you can see this part here turns green because your student is online, and it's green meaning that she's ready to learn the lesson. If I go offline, for example, if I exit this lesson, or if I just turn onto a different screen on my phone, I'm using my phone right now, if I turn onto a different screen, you'll see it turns red. So you'll know when the students are actually paying attention and when they are not. So that's actually quite a nice feature as well. You're the person who's going to control this. The students cannot turn from one page to another. Okay, this is one of the PDs that I did on NEARPOD a couple of years ago, so it's got the information for the teachers on there. The first question is just very simple. What is your name? So on my NEARPOD over here, I will be able to write down my name, hopefully. Sorry, just logged out for some reason. As you can see, it's already 5 seconds have gone, or 3, whatever, and my student hasn't answered. So I want to start that slide again. So I'll just click back and forth again, and I will actually be able to start the activity once more. And the phone actually says 3, 2, 1, same as it says over there, and I'm able now to write my name over there. So I'll answer the question as the teacher has asked and press submit. Once I've submitted, then you'll see my answer over there. Imagine I'm a good student and I've written a really good answer to the question. You can then share this with the rest of the class. If you follow this NEARPOD with the student code, you won't see this shared, but I'll see if I can find a way to put the screenshot of what the students see into this, so you can see it in the same time. The next one is basically a poll. So again, now this is my screen as the teacher, and the student will just see a question. When the students answered, they're going to press submit, and you'll see which student has answered which answer. Again, it's quite nice for you to see whether the students are all getting the answer wrong or all getting it right or whatever. And you'll see on here there's a pie chart as well to give you more help to understand who's getting it. Okay, so I hope that was useful to you and you kind of got an idea of how NEARPOD works. As you can see here, I'm done with the lesson. Let's say, for example, I know I'm only on slide 16, but the rest of it is not relevant to this PD when I'm doing online right now. So I can either end the session, which means I'm done, I'm never going to present this again. I can generate a report which will be sent to my email address, and then this one over here I can actually click back button and it will say, do you want to leave this session, you can resume it later, and I'll say yes. With this one, for me, because I'm a gold user, I'm able to go back into the live lesson and I'm able to put in that code and, you know, launch the same lesson again. If you're not a gold user, then you just have to keep on launching a new lesson every time. But for me, this is quite useful, and I think I would really recommend buying this. I know some people don't really want to invest that kind of money in. Okay, so now I'm in my Outlook and I've found the message from NEARPOD. I'm just going to click on that. It's going to open the message and you'll see that there was one student. It tells you the number of students, how many students participated, the answers to the quizzes, and then over here you'll actually get a clear amount, information about what they've done, and then it goes question by question, so you'll see exactly which student has written what, and it will tell you what each student collaborated. This is my draw it picture that I did, and over there you'll see all of the draw its from each student. Over here again, the collaborate board, it's there. The matching pairs, it shows you how many students completed it, and then over there it gives you the name of the person who did the quiz and whether they got the right answers. So it's just a nice, really good kind of thorough report for yourself to see what the students actually got up to and if they actually did what you wanted them to do. I really hope you enjoyed this PD.